Printing money is the easy part, as every government knows. Protecting its value, more difficult. British politicians like to talk about the pound in your pocket. Well, the real value of that pound has gone down since the referendum, some 15% compared to the US dollar. We have to go back to the Reagan-Thatcher years and May 1985 to find the pound this low against the dollar. And you can see on the far right of the graph the impact of the Brexit vote on June the 23rd. But it was the Prime Minister who provoked the latest sell-off of the pound when she outlined her Brexit plans in a speech on Sunday.
We are not leaving the European Union today to give up control of immigration again. And we're not leaving only to return to the jurisdiction of the European Court of Justice.
In other words, she'll take a hard line in negotiations with the EU. Inside the hall, her supporters cheered, but outside, many take this as a sign that Britain will eventually be forced out of the European single market, making the pound less attractive.
There's a concern that banks and financial institutions might lose their financial passport, which enables them to operate across borders. And I think there's also concern that companies that do business across borders between the UK and the EU could face disruption to their supply chains. So there's two factors, I think, weighing down on the pound at the moment as a result of these concerns about a hard Brexit.
But the paradox in the City of London is that as the pound sinks, the stock exchange soars. Many companies on the FTSE 100 make most of their money in dollars. So, because of the currency fluctuations, their earnings are now worth more in pounds. Despite the big fall in the pound, there's actually widespread relief here in the City of London and in the UK generally over how the British economy has performed since the referendum. The immediate shock, which many had predicted after a Brexit vote, never actually happened. But it will only be after we have a clearer idea of the actual terms of Brexit that we'll know how damaging or not it will be for the British economy and for the wider European economy. Barnaby Phillips, Al Jazeera in central London.